ready to start number 19, and we're gonna start it as usual with our warm-up. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with just simple jumping jacks. We're gonna do 30 of those in place, and then we're gonna alternate with these jumping jacks. We're gonna fit in some forward bends. We're gonna lift our back leg here. So I'm gonna forward bend down towards the ground, and as I start to bend at the waist, I'm gonna lift my opposite leg up, and then put it right back down. You wanna bring it up high, but you don't have to overdo it. We're gonna do that 5 times on each leg. Okay, guys? And then we're gonna go back into the jumping jacks, and we're just gonna alternate those. All right, guys, so starting with our 30 jumping jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good. All right, guys, so you're just gonna bend forward and touch the ground and lift your leg up. Here we go. 1, and back down. 2, good. 3, after 5, we're gonna switch. 4, one more. 5, now you're doing the same thing, but picking the other leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, good. All right, guys, back to another set of jumping jacks. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, guys, back down for those toe touches. Here we go. Ready, and 1. As your body gets warm, it'll get easier. 2, 3, standing all the way up after each one. 4, 5, good. Now the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, nice and easy. 3, 4, and 5. All right, guys, one more set of each. Here we go. 30 jumping jacks, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, guys, last set of the toe touches. Here we go. Ready? And down. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last 2. 4. One more. And 5. Good. All right, guys. Come on down now. We're going to be doing side planks with a little bit of a twist. Literally a twist. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to be in my side plank here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to bring my arm that's up, follow it with my eyes. I'm going to look at it, and then I'm going to put it under my body and go back up this way. So we're going to go 1, 2, until we've done that 10 times, and then we're going to switch to the other side, holding that side plank the whole time. All right, guys, ready? And up in your side plank, pick an arm, doesn't matter which one. Look at your hand, here we go. Down, 1, follow it with your eyes. 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great, let's go the other way now. So we're gonna plant our other hand, get in our side plank. Here we go. Follow with your eyes, ready, go. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Very good, guys. Okay, so now what we're gonna finish with is just a full minute of a plank, and I want you guys to be strong, hold your body tight. You can do it on your forearms or your hands. Ready? and go. You're doing great, guys. Full minute. Keep your body tight. Keep your breathing throughout the plank. And don't let your hips sink or raise too far. Keep everything nice and straight. If you need to drop to your forearms, you can. If you want to come back up to your hands, you can. Whichever is more comfortable for you, as long as you can keep your body in a nice straight position. You can hear me breathing. I want you guys to be breathing too. We're getting there, guys. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tap those knees down. Let's come on up to our feet. Let's get ready to stretch. All right, guys, let's get those arms back and forth. Good, now forward arm loops. And backward arm loops. Good, let's push one arm across, pushing on the elbow so we feel that stretch in our shoulder. Good, swing both arms open, bring the other one across. Good, now relax both arms and twist your upper body. Good, now hip circles, keeping your head right over your feet. Other direction. Good. All right, guys, extend it nice and tall. Fold towards your toes. Get all the way down there. Good, and come on up. Now we're gonna go double shoulder width. Here's what I want you guys to do. You're gonna have your arms out like this, like your little airplane here. You're gonna bring one hand to your opposite foot, but keeping your arms in that opposite position. So while one hand is down, the other one's up, then you're gonna come up to this position, and you're gonna go the other way. So we're just kind of doing a more dynamic stretch. We're not holding it in a position for a very long time. We're just kind of continuously moving here. So go all the way up to the center, and then down. All the way up to the center, and then down. A couple more. Up and down. Up and down. And you're trying to turn your stomach towards your leg as you do this. One more. Good. All right, guys. Now let's bring our hips to one foot, one hand on either side, and let's lean into this stretch. Always remember to breathe while you're stretching. Body needs oxygen right now. Good. Now we're going to switch to the other side. Move the hips using your hands for balance. Like to practice foot positions when we're here. Round kick, side kick, front kick. Just get used to controlling your foot. Excellent. All right, guys, let's sit all the way down. Put the legs out nice and wide, and then lean forward. Good, let's reach out over towards our foot on the side. See if you can get both hands over there. Great, release it and come over to the other side. Remember, guys, as always, we want to be a little bit uncomfortable when we're stretching. I know I'm a little uncomfortable right now. Good, now let's release it. Scoot those hips forward just a little bit and see if you can go down, not down, but out in front of you. Continuing to breathe. Hold it. If your body gets used to it, go a little deeper. Great work. Let's pull the feet in, bottoms of the feet all the way together, and lean forward. Excellent. Let's come on up now. Let's put our right foot out, put the left foot across. I want you guys to grab your toes and make some ankle circles here. Loosen everything up. Other direction. Great. Now let's reach out and grab the toes that are far away from us. And now we put our hands behind us, bring the knee up so our ankle and chest are very close together. Good. Now I want you guys to put that foot down on the ground, keeping your body all pretzeled like this. Extend your spine and twist. Bring the arm across. Very good. Let's do the same thing with the other leg. Same sequence. You fold your foot across. We're going to grab the toes and make some ankle circles. Other direction. Good. Let's reach out. Grab the toes. If you can get a hold of them, even maybe pull your heel off the floor to get a little extra stretch in there. Good, let it go. Put your hands behind you so that your ankle and chest get close together. Good, now I want you guys to put that foot down. You're gonna extend your body up and you're gonna bring the other arm across so you get a little bit of a twist in your spine. Great. All right, guys, now hug everything back into position here. Get everything nice and tight. Now, we're gonna rock over to our hands and knees here. So we're gonna stair step, but we're gonna only focus on one foot. So you put one foot on the floor, the other foot behind your knee like this. Now very slowly, gently tap that knee to the ground and then go right back into the same foot. So you're feeling that stretch in that one calf right now. Good, switch. Put the other foot on the floor, other foot behind the knee, and hold it. Very gently tap that standing knee to the ground and then go right back up. Great job, guys. Put both feet back. Let's walk it up. Let's get ready for class. All right, guys, so we're gonna get into some work on the ground. We're gonna be doing some jiu-jitsu techniques. Now, jiu-jitsu is another martial art that we teach here besides Taekwondo, and you'll see jiu-jitsu moves throughout the curriculum from as early as, our beginner class, and certainly they get more common as we move up into the advanced class. And jiu-jitsu mostly takes place on the ground, right? Because a lot of self-defense encounters end up on the floor, so we need to know what to do. So it could have been something like maybe I tripped the person and they ended up on the floor in front of me, okay? Now, if this happens, well, what I'm gonna be using to practice this, guys, is a kick shield, but you can use anything soft. It could be like a pillow, it could be a couch cushion, it could be a stuffed animal. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you even have one of these. That would be great to use as well. Something soft that you don't mind sitting on or putting your knee on, okay? So if I just tripped someone here and they ended up in this position, I want to hold them down so they can't get back up, right? I don't want them to get back up to their feet and now I have to keep fighting them. So I want to hold them down. So here's a simple way we're going to do that. All I'm going to do is put my right foot near the target and then I'm going to put my knee across the target like this. Now I'm going to put some weight on the knee so my knee is holding the person down. Now I put one hand on the corners of whatever it is I'm holding, and I put my foot out like this, here. So we call this a knee belly pin because my knee goes to the belly. It's pretty simple, right? My other foot is out here for balance, like this. Okay? So let's stand up and try that again. You're gonna put your foot really close to the target, and then you're gonna squat down so your knee goes across it. Foot goes out, hands go to hold it down. So your hands and your knee are all holding this person or this couch cushion or stuffed animal down, right? And you're keeping your weight on it so it can't move. Great, let's do that again. Ready? You put your knee down, boom, and you're here. Excellent. One more time. Ready? Put your foot close, knee down, hands on the target, and your foot is out. Very good. So I want you guys to move to the other side of the target. Now we're gonna try it with our left leg. So now my left foot goes close, my knee goes across the target, I put my hands on it, and then look, my foot is out for balance this way. I don't wanna be leaning over like this. I wanna keep my head up relatively high. Here, good, let's go back up, do it again. Ready? Put your foot close, knee across, foot out, and hands on the target, like this. And you notice how I have my ball of the foot on the ground here? That's for balance, okay? Good, and then back down, or back up I should say, and now back down. Left foot close, knee down, hands go to the target, and the foot goes out. Great job. Okay, so now what we're gonna practice, let's go back to our strong side here. We're gonna put our knee across the target, we're gonna go into that knee belly pin. So this is a great position because it allows me to strike if I needed to. I could also get up and get away if the situation called for that. But I can also go to an even more controlling position called the mount. So look, from here, I'm gonna put my hands on the target where I slide my knees over. I'm gonna end up mounted on the person. So now I'm really holding them down because I'm just completely sitting on them. Now, when you get to the mount, this is again a good place to kind of pin the person, control them, strike if necessary. But now what we're gonna practice is getting back to the knee belly. So we're gonna kind of go back and forth and practice this movement. So put your hands on the target, lighten your feet up, and then move back to the knee belly. Here, do you see how my foot moved over here and my knee is still on the target? Okay, now let's go back. Hands on the target, slide into the mount. Good, okay, now watch how I shuffle from hands on the target, my hips come up, and then my feet move to the knee belly. My feet both move to the side, and now I have my hands on the target. Let's go back, hands on the target, mount. Good. Hands on the target, knee belly. And learning to just move like this makes it very difficult for an opponent who's underneath you to get you off of them or to do anything really, okay? So we go back to the mount. Good. And we go back to the knee belly. And we go back to the mount. And we go back to the knee belly. Couple more, back to the mount. Now, look, I'm gonna have you go the other way. So now I put my hands on the target and I go to this knee belly. You see? Now I have my hands on the target. Let's go back to the mount. We're gonna go back the same way we just were. Go. Here, good. Here, and keep moving. Excellent. Okay, now we're gonna go one way, then to the mount, then the other way. So every time I say knee belly, I want you to go to the opposite one you just did. Ready? Go. Here, and back to mount. Now the other side. Here, and you're just getting used to moving smoothly and staying low. Again, here, and back. And here, good, and back. Excellent. Here, and back. Excellent job, guys. Okay, so this is just some fundamental stuff, some basic understanding of how to hold a person down and be able to move. And it's good to be able to learn how to move because for whatever reason, you might need to just get up. So you get to the knee belly position, and now you're up to your feet, and you're able to run away if the situation called for it. All right, guys, so just a little window into some jiu-jitsu for you guys. Excellent work. All right, guys, so what I want to do is I want to get into some advanced punching for you guys. So here's what I'm going to have you guys do. I'm going to have you step back with your right foot, get into your fighting stance. Hands are up here. So all I want to see is a jab-cross combination to start. We're going to go 1, 2, rotating our hips and shoulders. Ready? And then back. Keep your hands up by your face. Nice, guys, and look at how I drive off my back foot. I turn my hips into my punch. Ready? Rotate, and my opposite hand is always by my face, guys. I'm not letting it drop in between the punches. I always guard myself. Ready? One more. Nicely done. Okay, guys. So we're going to start to incorporate some other punches that we're a little less familiar with. We're going to go over what we call a hook punch. So we're still hitting with that same part of our fist, but now we're coming from a different angle from the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind my body up here on my left shoulder. And now as I lift my arm up, you guys kind of basically mirror what I'm doing. Look how my elbow is up high and my fist carries through this way. I also pivot on my front foot with the hook, so I'm getting a little bit more hip and lower body power into my strike. So let's do a jab, cross, hook. We're gonna go 1, 2, and you're already wound up. There's number 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Let's do a couple fast now. Ready? Good. Nice. Good. Couple more. I'll give you side view. Same thing. Ready? Good. And what I'm always telling people, guys, is when you do your hook, you got to have your elbow up. If your elbow is down here, that either means you're hitting with your pinky, or if you are hitting with your big knuckles, then your wrist is all bent like this. But if you get your elbow in this nice structure, you're going to have a much safer and stronger punch. Ready? Nice. Couple more. Last 2. Nice. Okay, guys, so now continuing to hit with our knuckles. Guys, we're still doing a punch, but we're punching at a different angle. We call this an uppercut punch. So now I'm dropping at my knees here. I'm turning my palm so it's towards me, and then I'm punching up and forward like this. So it goes up and forward, like I'm connecting to someone's chin under the jaw here. So everyone do that with me. Take your right hand, squat down, and then come up and forward as you turn your palm towards you. Down, up. Good, do it again. Squatting down, and then up. Squatting down, and then up. So what's the big mistake people make here? They don't just squat down, they swing their hand way here, which can definitely give you some power, and give you a lot of momentum, but it sacrifices what? Your guard. We want to keep our guard. So we're here, boom, there's my uppercut. All right, guys, ready? Just the uppercut with me, just the uppercut. Nice. And look, I push my hip, wham, forward, so I get power and snap. Nice. One more. Good. All right, guys. So now we're going to put it all together. We're going to go jab, cross, hook, and then uppercut. All right, everybody. Here we go. Nice. Good. Again. One more. Good work, guys. Okay, so straight punches you're probably pretty familiar with, but that hook and that uppercut might be a little bit new for you. Great things to practice on your own, working it in the air. Great job, everyone. All right, everybody, it's time for our forms. Attention and bow. Starting with yellow belt form, your count. To me. Shut. Moving on to green belt form. Taeguk Samjang. Again, your count. To me. Ready? Shut. And show. All right, guys. So we're gonna be moving on to blue belt form. Take Gojang. Again, your count. You guys know this. Junbi. Show. Take your time on those stances, guys. Botto. Tension and bow. Nice work, guys. So we're gonna get into your forms now. We're gonna start with our brown belt form called Taeguk Yukjang. So we're gonna do this my count. Attention, Junbi. So first, look to your left. X by your ear, long stance, low block. Here. We're gonna do a nice high front kick and then put it behind us. Kick, put it right back where you got it, except in a back stance with a reverse forearm block. Other way, X, low. You do a front kick. Put it behind you. Chamber, reverse forearm block. Now we step to the front. We're gonna go X, single knife hand block, right in front of our shoulder. Now, we do a big ball to foot round kick. Here. Now we land in front, we step with our left foot, reverse forearm block, punch. Now we go front kick, land in front, reverse punch. We're gonna turn with our right foot, right arm, there's a reverse forearm block, and then a reverse punch. Front kick, another reverse punch. Now, to the front, we bring our feet together. Chamber, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 low blocks, strong. Stepping with your right, blocking with your left. Right in front of my shoulder with a knife hand block. Left foot, big high kick with a key up. Now we turn, long stance, low block. So we're gonna do it just at the beginning of the form. Front kick, put it behind, reverse forearm block. The left foot moves, X, low. Front kick, put it behind, reverse forearm block. Now the right foot is gonna move to the back, and I'm gonna reach doing a double knife hand, like this. I step back, I do it again. Double knife in a back stance. Now I'm gonna step in a long stance. As I step back, my left palm blocks across the chest, and then I do a punch, then I do the same thing on the opposite side. 1, 2. Good. Bottom, attention, and bow. Nice work, everybody. So now we're gonna move on to our red white belt form. Taeguk Palchang. Attention, Junbi. My count. Left foot goes forward. Here, hands are up. We're in a back stance. I slide out into a long stance, punch. Here's our first kick and key up here, guys. We're gonna jumping front kick, key up. In block with the front hand, punch, punch. Now I step punch again, here. Now I'm gonna move my back foot. I'm gonna turn, but not all the way. I turn, and I'm facing to my left here in a long stance. I'm gonna chamber an out block. I look over my shoulder, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm doing an out block and a low block behind me. The out block is gonna turn into an uppercut. As I scoot over, turn, boom. There's my uppercut. Now I'm gonna do 2 steps back. 1, 2, chamber, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm looking towards that low block. Now as I scoot over, my left hand, my out block becomes the uppercut here. I'm kind of catching it with my free arm. Now my right leg takes a big step to the back. Reach, double knife, here. Now I'm gonna slide forward, punch. Good. Now I'm gonna do a front kick and take 2 steps back. I go kick, step, step. I come up on the ball of my right foot and I do a groin block, here. Now to the left, reach, double knife, here. My lead leg does a front kick. Snap it out, right hand punch. I pull that left foot back, boom, cat stance, groin block. So cat stance, guys, a lot like a back stance, but I'm on the ball of the foot here, squatting down. Double knife, other side, here. Lead leg, kick, slide out punch. Pull back into that cat stance. Right hand, groin block, that lead hand. Now I go to the back, low block, like this. Now from here, I'm doing a front kick, hold it into a jumping front kick. So I go kick, in block, punch, punch. Now, my left foot turns around, little turkey move here, knife hand block. Slide out, elbow, back fist, punch. Other side, knife hand block, slide out, elbow, back fist, punch. And boom. Attention, and bow. All right, guys, very good. So that's your red white belt form. Moving on now to red black belt form. We call this one Chungmu. Attention, Junbi. So, tricky form here, guys. My hands make knife positions, right at my right hip. I look to my left. As I bring it in front, I go high block, knife hand block, here. So a knife hand block and an open hand high block. I reach back to my ear. I step forward, high block and neck chop. Now I go the other way, double knife, here. Now I step in a long stance, vertical spear finger, right to chest level. Double knife to the front, here. I'm going to the back now, knee up, side kick as I go double knife to the front.
This, guys, make sure you don't take up too much space. 2 steps into a flying side kick. 1, 2. Oh yeah! Long or back stance, double knife. Now we bring the left leg around, low block. From here, I'm gonna slide into a long stance. 2 claw hands right to the throat. Slam down, knee strike, boom. My left hand blocks down, right hand does a ridge hand over the top. Ball of the foot round kick, heel, back kick. Double knife the other side. Now I do a ball of the foot round kick again. As I land, my right foot's gonna step in front, and I do a staff block here. One hand over the other. Jump 360, all the way around as we land, double knife. Now my left foot's gonna step, block, groin strike here. Now I pull back, low block and out block in this position. My right foot steps, my left hand blocks, right hand spear finger like this. Now my left foot is gonna go around. I'm gonna do what's called a reinforced out block. So as I turn all the way around, I'm gonna chamber and do my reinforced out block here. Now, my right hand comes up. I go in block, chamber, reverse forearm block. Now I'm turning. I'm gonna go right side kick, boom. Left side kick, boom. I land facing the other way. X block, right over my head. Step forward, concentration. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 palms up to the chin. Scoot twist, high block punch. Oh yeah! Photo. And show. Nice job, guys. That is your red black belt form, Chungmu. Now, last one we're gonna do today is our black belt form, choreo. This one has a unique ready stance. So attention, when I say Jumi, you're gonna step out and imagine you're pulling in a ball of air for 5 seconds. Breathe it in. And now breathe it out. Push it away here. Your hand should end up about eye height in front of you. Now, we look to our left, reach, double knife. We're gonna do 2 side kicks, a low one, then a high one. You go right leg up, side kick low. Right knee up, side kick high, chamber, long knife hand strike, punch. Now I bring my right hand up, I pull the foot back, back stance in block. Other side, double knife. Challenging on your left. You're gonna bring your knee up, side kick low, bring the knee up, side kick high, long knife hand strike, punch. Left leg pulls back, to do a left arm in block. Now I'm coming to the front here. I'm gonna go chamber, low long knife, claw hand. Now I'm gonna do front kick. Chamber, low long knife, claw hand. Front kick, low long knife, claw hand. This time I do my front kick and I'm gonna go scooping up with my right arm and claw hand over the top, key up. Here. Now my left foot's gonna step forward as I do a double out block towards the back. I do the same front kick scoop break, except on the left. Left front kick, left scoop, right claw hand. Now I pull back, double out block here. My right foot is gonna move as I do a single knife hand block to the side. I turn my hand over, punch into it. Now I step in front and I go left side kick. As I do, I face the other direction, groin strike. I'm gonna pull back, low block, here. Now I step with my left foot, blocking across the ribs. I step with my right foot, elbow strike. Pull into a back stance, knife hand block. Turn it over, punch. Now I step in front, hands to the hip. I'm gonna do a right side kick. Boom, I land facing the other direction, groin strike. Here, pull back, low block. Step with the right, horse stance, blocking across the ribs. Step with the left, horse stance, reinforced elbow strike. Now, my left foot is gonna come to my right knee here. Shoot up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Squatting at the knees, hands together. I'm gonna look to my left. I'm gonna go to the back. Long knife, chamber, low long knife. Step forward, neck chop, chamber, low long knife. Do that again. Neck chop, low long knife, step forward, claw hand. Oh yeah! Now, when I say paro, you're gonna scoop up, take that 5-second breath. And then 5-second exhale. And show. Tension and bow. Nice work, everybody. Those are the forms for this class.
All right, guys, it's time to talk about our word of the month, and the word of the month is composure. So today, guys, I wanted to talk about what it looks like when we're not composed, right? What happens? What do we say? What do we do? What are the actions we take when we lose our composure and our emotions get the best of us? Well, it can depend on the situation, right? Like, let's say you have a friend that you're angry at for whatever reason. When you get that anger, you might lash out at them by yelling at them, by calling them names, saying something mean. You might even, in some real extreme situations, get kind of physical with them, and that's of course unacceptable, right? We also have an example, let's say we were really sad. We're just in a really sad, depressed state. Well, that can kind of cause us to also lash out at our friends. It can also cause us to maybe mistreat ourselves, right? We might say negative things to ourselves, or we might even, neglect to get exercise, neglect our diet and eating and things like that. When we're feeling these strong emotions, we just don't take care of ourselves and we don't take care of the people around us. Okay, guys? So what do we do? Right now we know what it looks like. What do we do if we lose composure, right? Well, you might not even realize you lost composure until, an hour later or something like that, after the whole situation's already gone, right? And what do you do in that situation? Like, oh man, I yelled at my friend. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean those things I said. I was just upset, right? Well, what do? Right? You just apologize. That's the first step, guys. And apologizing is a composed decision, right? Because a lot of people, they can't get to that conclusion. Sometimes they'll make a mistake, they'll realize they made a mistake, and then their pride or something will just have them keep making mistakes rather than walking it back and saying, you know what, I did something wrong, I'm going to apologize, right? And then they apologize. This usually helps, right, heal the situation, right, guys? So that's the composed decision to make. And how do you give a good apology? Well, first, you want to be sincere, right? Don't just say, I'm sorry. Right? You want to be sincere in your apology. And the way you can do this is by saying what it is you're sorry for, right? Not only saying I'm sorry, but saying I'm sorry for yelling at you, or I'm sorry that I pushed you, or whatever it might be that you did that you're sorry for. Because that means you acknowledge and you're telling them, I know what I did wrong. I'm not just saying it, I know what I did wrong. And then you can even finish up your apology by saying, I promise it won't happen again. And here's an extra measure that I like to do. I like to end an apology with something kind, right? So an example would be like if I yelled at my friend, like I would say, hey man, remember earlier in the day when I yelled at you? I'm really sorry that I yelled at you. That was not what I meant. I promise I'm never gonna let myself get out of control like that again. You know you're my best friend, man. You're really important to me. I would never want to upset you, right? So now what did I do? I said what I was sorry for. I told that person I tried to reassure them that this is not gonna happen again. And I even tried to do the opposite of insulting them, which is boost them up, remind them, hey, you're really important to me, you're one of my closest friends, and I would never want to upset you or hurt your feelings, all right, guys? So this is how you can make an apology very sincere and very effective. But then you gotta follow through on that. Then you have to recognize the next time you're getting in that heated mindset and try to get it under control and get yourself composed. All right, guys, everyone say composure. Good job, let's all stand up. All right, guys, it's time to get into our weekly challenge, and this week's challenge is a tough one. We're gonna be working on some variations of round kick 360 round kick. Now, for our beginner students, just doing a round kick 360 round kick by itself is pretty challenging, but we're gonna start to add some variables, things like jumps, and things that'll even challenge our most advanced students in this school, whether you're a kid and an adult, anyone's gonna have a hard time, but a fun time practicing some of the challenges we're setting up for you guys. So let's start with just our basic round kick 360 round kick, okay? So watch, all I'm doing is I'm gonna do a round kick like this. I land, putting my foot behind me like this, and I twist. Once I've done my twist, now I can do a second round kick. That's easy, right? Watch again. I do a round kick, I step behind, and then I unwind my body to do another one. That's it. Guys, that's really all a round kick 360 round kick is. So when you do your first round kick, you just want to step behind, almost like it looks like a step behind side kick, but then you pivot and do another round kick. Okay, great. So if you want to work on that, by all means, take as much time as you need, pause the video, and then we'll come back to the jump. So now the jump 360 round kick. Round kick, jump 360 round kick. What it looks like is I'm going to do a round kick like this. I'm going to put it down. Now instead of stepping, I'm gonna pick my back leg up and I'm gonna pivot on my base foot. Once I've turned all the way around, then I can hop and make a regular round kick. So watch it again. Round kick, put it down. I pick my back leg up and I just start to spin. Once I'm all the way around, now I can make a jump 360 round kick. And when you get this down, it can just become a nice smooth spin without any of the pausing in the middle. Okay, guys? So that's your second stage of this week's challenge. We went from round 360 round to round jump 360 round. Here's the big challenge, guys. Okay, you ready for this one? I'm gonna challenge you guys to do a round kick, jump 360 round kick, where you land on the foot that you kicked with. I'll say that again. The very foot that you kick with, which is your right foot, you have to land on that foot without letting your other foot touch the floor until it's all done, okay? So this is harder than it sounds. So watch what we're doing, guys. You're gonna do your round kick here, and now as you pick this leg up, your back leg, you have to keep it folded. You have to really focus on how long you fold this, because you're gonna need a lot of spinning momentum, and that spinning momentum is gonna let your kicking leg throw out, so you can then land on it. So the idea is, and you'll start really low. When I teach people this, the few people I have taught this in the black belt class, I teach them to do it really low, like this, like a very like ankle level kick, like that. And then eventually you can start to pick it up a little higher, right? And you see how I kind of landed on the same foot I'm kicking with? And then gradually it goes higher and higher. Now guys, if you can get this one, I'll be very, very impressed. I would love to see that in here, because there's really only a handful of people in the school who can do this at least somewhat consistently, okay? And that could be you if you practice and put the time in. So again, we had round kick 360 round kick jump 360 round kick, and then the final was the challenge where you do a round kick, jump 360 round kick so fast that you're able to land on the same foot you kicked with, and you keep that other leg folded the whole time. All right, guys, that's the weekly challenge. I want to see you guys get it done, and I'm really proud of you guys for being here. Have a good day.